Have you shared this program with other schools and other districts?
Yeah, we're in the developmental stage of that right now. We were asked by local hospital a few months ago to present what we had in regards to our anti-bullying program, and that was really the first time we talked about letting everyone else know about it, and we started really thinking. It took that event for us to take a look at our program in like a third person and say, yeah, we really do have a good program here, and this could be a positive experience for other schools to use. We've talked with our sister high school, and they have come on board. They're using the system now. They're using the Hero in the Hallway program, and of course they're making it their own. Another local school district has come in. The high school has come in and met with us a couple of weeks ago, and we've given them the information. And now it's just basically, now it's starting to make the rounds. People are starting to hear more about our program and what we're doing. Our own individual middle schools have called and want more information on our program now. And so we've gone that developmental route in regards to the handouts that we use, the PowerPoint presentation that we have in regards to the whole program, so that we can go out and present our program, what we're doing, and why we think it's one of the better programs out there.
And this whole program was basically put together through brainstorming within your.
Yes.
The ideas for the PowerPoint, the whole idea came from you guys.
Yes, here at our school, our crisis team.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's really awesome. This is stepping back. When you were in school, did you have a program like this in school? Were there bully issues in school? And I'll even go even deeper. Were you a victim of a bully, or unfortunately a bully? I mean, kind of share with us what your thoughts are on that.
Yeah, it's I personally went to a small high school, and bullying did take place in our school. And we even see it to this day, is that many adults feel that bullying is just a part of growing up. It's just a daily part of growing up and toughening up. And I was bullied in high school. I remember one student in particular that always bullied me, and but as high school went on, and as I got out of high school and moved on to college, there was that time, I got to admit it, I was a bully also. And I don't know whether it be because I had a growth spurt at that point in time, and I had always been picked on, that now all of a sudden I had to grow, and I wasn't the smallest kid around, is that I wanted to pick on somebody else, but that's one of the tougher things to admit, and that's one of the things, based upon my experience, based upon other crisis team members' experiences, is working with those kids to admit that they're bullies, and to see that what they're doing is having a negative effect, not only on the individual that they're picking on, but also in regards to the school climate.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
When you realized that you were a bully, is there anything did you have some kind of epiphany and dealt with it quickly yourself, or was it something that you just worked out and it was more of a?
I think it was just overall a growth experience.
Okay.
where there was that 1 year or thereabouts that I do remember picking on some other kids, and then after that it just wasn't fun anymore. Yeah. It was just I guess maybe a maturity, developmental growth issue, and the maturity came along, and it wasn't fun. I realized it wasn't right, and again, something, and I don't recall what it was, basically kind of hit that, wait a minute, I got picked on and I didn't like it, why am I doing it now? So not really having experienced bullying since that time, being back in the high schools and seeing it happen, obviously I don't like it happening not only as a person but as an assistant principal here in the building. But when this program came along, that's why I became one of the most stringent supporters of it right away, and bought into the program. And what we wanted to do right away is because I know that it can help so many kids in this building, and overall, just in regards to their own growth experience and their maturity levels.
Awesome. And the last question would be, what would you say to parents or students that are in schools that may be watching this video that they don't have any programs like this at their school and they're having issues, either the cyberbullying or just the teasing or the pushing on a daily basis? What would you say to them?
Bullying is not in any way, shape, or form appropriate. That the students and the parents themselves, if they feel that it's happening in their schools, they need to work with the administrative team, with the guidance counselors, to one, develop something on their own, or two, contact us and we'll help. It's just, again, I kind of go back to your last question, many parents feel that bullying is just a part of growing up. It's not. It doesn't have to be a part of growing up. And if you work with the administrative teams, if you work with the guidance counselors, then there are multiple programs out there that will fit and or work in that particular school or that particular climate. It's just taking that first step, and you know, the old phrase is what is it, the squeaky wheel. I don't remember.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Gets the grease. So it's one of those where if it is becoming such an issue in the school, whether it be as their child being bullied or the bullies, there is opportunities or programs out there that can come in for one-day events, or it can be a whole climate shift within the school in developing a program. And being a part of it. Just keep pushing to get some program in the school.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay, no problem.